The first known agriculturalists emerged 10 to 15,000 years ago when humans began to modify and influence their environment to meet their needs for basic survival. These alterations of their environment eventually led to the domestication of plants and animals. The management knowledge that accompanied this change in the lifestyle of our ancestors evolved as it passed through the generations. In this manner, agricultural education has always been ingrained into human survival. The importance of agriculture is undeniable. From agriculture, civilization has reaped the benefits of food, fiber, shelter, trade, and other human pursuits. In order to continue to receive the benefits of agriculture, the knowledge of agricultural practices must still be passed on from generation to generation. It is for this reason that formal agricultural education exists in America. American agriculture education dates back to the early colonies. Massachusetts Bay Colony actually had an apprenticeship law that required each child be taught reading, writing, and a trade such as agriculture. Agricultural education eventually was written into legislature by President Lincoln in 1862 and has been an essential part of our educational system since. The Future Farmers of America, now called the National FFA organization, was founded because a group of agricultural educators sought a solution to young men's loss of interest in taking over family farms. FFA was created to develop leadership and pride for the agricultural backgrounds from which they came. Through the years, FFA has changed and evolved to become a diverse and engaging organization that changes student lives. I received my introduction to agriculture through FFA and experienced substantial personal growth. Through FFA, I gained more confidence in myself and discovered a passion for agriculture science and leadership that has led to my decision to become an agriculture teacher. Although agricultural education has historically begun at the high school level, educators are beginning to identify a need to sow the seeds of interest in students at an earlier age, middle school. A survey of middle schoolers in Georgia identified that they believe that agriculture is important and that they desire more leadership after school activities. In a private Facebook group for agriculture educators, I asked why other agriculture teachers thought it was important for ag education to begin in middle school. A teacher named Will Humber in Texas stated that the middle school ag program is essential to the longevity and growth of the high school ag programs. Brian Reed, also from Texas, found that his students were very actively engaged in his middle school program, and the early exposure introduces them to potential careers after high school. He also believes agriculture education should begin even earlier. This is extremely valuable as middle school is where eventual dropouts begin to lose interest in learning in school, but if students' scholastic interests are targeted early enough, graduation rates could increase and students would be happier at school. There are 3 reasons agriculture is not in middle schools yet: funding, a lack of FFA at the middle school level, and a teacher shortage. There is currently a lot of money available for agriculture education programs through grants that was not present during the recession, which can ease some of the financial burden of starting a new program at a middle school. More of the country is beginning to offer FFA membership prior to high school because the benefits cannot be denied. In fact, California FFA just voted last month to allow middle schoolers into the state association. Perhaps the largest issue to tackle in granting middle schools agriculture education programs is that of the teacher shortage. Thankfully, there are programs and campaigns such as Teach Ag that work to recruit more agriculture teachers to fill in these vacancies. While the reasons for not having agriculture programs in middle schools can be a complex blend of issues, it still stands that the students will benefit from the presence of these programs. Not only do the students benefit from the early exposure to leadership opportunities, but getting an introduction to agriculture gives them a better understanding of food and fiber production that sustains civilization. Thank you.